I was walking down the street the other day, and a couple of people pointed at me and said, "Hey, look at that funny man." Fans. Another couple of happy customers. Must have seen the show last week. You all right? Do you want a photo? Oh, you got one. Okay, cool. Give me a cheer if anyone's drinking. Ooh, I've had half a lager, absolutely steaming. I enjoy a drink. I love a drink. I had a few drinks last night, got carried away. That's the end of that story. I'm a cheap date. Give me a cheer if anyone here has been on a roller coaster. Well, good for you. I'll have you know, theme parks are dangerous places. There was a terrible accident a few years ago at Alton Towers. I was there that day, queued up, didn't let me on. Let the average height people on. Some of them walked away shorter than me. Nice. So here's the thing. A few years ago, this person messaged me randomly on Facebook, and they said, "Will, would you like to go on a stag do for money because of your height?" I was like, "Fuck off, you cretin." I didn't even know that was a thing. And I sort of said to her, I was like, "No, I've got a day job. How could I go to work on a Monday if on Saturday I'm handcuffed to Barry from Stockport being dragged around Amsterdam?" It's not going to work. Imagine that, turning up to work on Monday. "Hey, Will, did you have a good weekend? What'd you get up to?" "Just normal things." I couldn't do it, and I sort of had this debate with this person about it, and I looked into it, did some research into the company. The company is called Cheeky Events. Bit cheeky. And so I clicked on it, looked at it. First advert said, "Midget for hire for stag do." It's like, what? And then I saw next to that, basically you hire a short person, £100 an hour, more than I'm getting tonight. Don't worry about it. And then next to this advert was a list of rules. Rule number 1. Please don't throw or pick up your dwarf. And then there was a fucking exclamation mark at the end. I know what you're doing. Cheeky. Very cheeky. And then rule number 2, okay, it goes, please try to remember the word midget may be deemed offensive to your dwarf. Lot of things wrong with this sentence. First thing, try. Just try. Give it a go. All one can do is try, right? Hey, don't go raping on the way home from the pub tonight. Try not to. Give it a go. All you can do is try not to be racist. No, trying is not doing. Shit, this is turning into a TED talk. And then the second bit wrong with that sentence was your dwarf. So it's not your dwarf. When you rent a city bike, you have it for the hour, then you put it back in the docking station. What I'm trying to say is, put your dwarfs back in the docking stations when you're done. Yeah, it's mad. So I just did some more research on the website and stumbled across a picture of a blacked up midget dressed as Mr. T. How much is that fucker getting an hour? I don't know. And if any of you think a midget blacked up as Mr. T is funny, you'd be right. It was pretty fucking funny. Made me laugh anyway. Very confusing moment for me, but yeah, funny as fuck. Hey Will, what's your comedy goal? I don't know. More than blacked up midget Mr. T. So that was funny. Didn't do it. What else? I am called Will. That's my name. Hello, lovely to meet you. I grew up in a place called Somerset. It's in the southwest of England, known for the farmers and a bit of cheese. People make cheese down there. Lovely, beautiful hills. Tiny bit of incest. Just crack on with it. Keep your head down. I remember being at the park and my uncle would just turn up and be like, "I mean no harm." "Yes, you do, Giles. You're naked from the waist down." This is a family event. Fuck off. Somerset's quirky. I grew up in a very small town. Everybody knows everybody's business. Everyone would call me Little Will. "Hey, right there, Little." I couldn't go down the road without one person being like, "Hey, right there, Little Will." Going to get a pint of milk. "Hey, right there, Little Will." Go to my doctor's. "Oh, fuck me, that's a big rash, Little Will." I didn't agree to the nickname. I go into the local pub. "Here, how's London treating you, Little Will?" I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'm working. I'm paying my bills. It's all good. He goes, yeah, Shabler, Will, I saw that picture on Facebook of you in Nando's. You're killing it. I was like, oh, God. Yeah, so I just had to move out of there for a bit. People go kooky down there. Like, I've got this friend called Liam, and had a few beers, bit of a lad, and climbed on top of a car. Gets on the car, policeman comes out and goes, Liam, get down off the car or I'll have to arrest you. Liam goes, you can't arrest me, I'm the King of Somerset. He'd been drinking all day, he's actually the mayor. He's a bloody pisshead. Sort those potholes out, Liam, you fucking pisshead. There he goes, thanks Liam. Off to the bar, no doubt, what a lad. Yeah. Yeah, I would say I'm quite a happy person normally, quite sort of positive. What makes you happy? That's a tricky question, isn't it? It's very tricky. What makes you happy, sir? What? It can be something simple. It could be a blue tea wine. Life. Shut up, mate. Give it a rest. Life. No, that's good. Good on you. Bit harsh. No, I think it is a tricky question because the answer is always changing. For instance, when I was like 12 years old, Haribo. Now I'm a bit older, a bit more mature, cocaine. What? It's not cocaine. The secret to happiness as a mature adult is storage space. He knows. He's got a fucking built-in wardrobe. Storage for cocaine! Yes! Come on! Where's my cocaine? It's in this lovely little handmade box. Gotta look after the gear. What else makes me happy? I drive a lot of places. I drove to the gig tonight from London. I like driving places. I'm literally parked outside. That makes me happy. I've got my car there. Got a blue badge. Helps me with my parking. If you don't know what a blue badge is, it's traffic warden's kryptonite. Double yellow line? Fuck yeah. Outside a fire station? I'll only be a minute. What's that, mate? Turn the sirens off. I can't hear what you're saying. People died. Yeah. So I'm 31 years. I'm 31 years of age. I feel like the older I get, Liam's back. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm losing trust in the world and in people. I feel like we're lied to quite often. Oh, politicians, vote for me. I'm not a cunt. Turns out they were a cunt. It's just, yeah, but it could be smaller things, simpler things, like you buy a lovely packet of crisps, you go home, it's half empty. Just small things like that, you know. Don't trust people. What was your name again, sir? Luke. Luke. Is it? I don't know anymore. Like, I just don't trust a lot of people. I watched this documentary on Netflix called Icarus. Anyone seen it? Cut a long story short, it's about the Russian Olympic team. They got caught doping. Putin was behind it. And now, I don't trust any athlete that does well or is doing well. They should all be tested. They're all on drugs. Test them! Test them all. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Nobody's that big, bro. Test him! Floyd Mayweather, 50 straight career wins. Test him! Tim Henman, nah, you're all right, bro. Stay away from the equipment, Tim, it's expensive. Semi-final Tim, do some drugs, you little bitch. Make your country proud, Tim. Semi-final Tim, fucking hell, he was a pussy. I'd rather him get knocked out in the knockout stages than going to the semi. Don't get me started on Tim. Any Tim Henman fans can bugger off. Yeah, that's my tip. It's not just athletes I don't trust. Philip Schofield. The fucker's been on TV for 50 years. He looks fantastic. Test him! Fuck me. I trust Ant. No. He's human. He's having drug problems, drink problems, marital issues. He's human. It's that shiny fucker Deck we got to watch out for. Test him! What the fuck? Yeah, I'm trying to sort of move away from the short jokes a bit. I know I've been banging on about it a lot, but one other thing I couldn't do if I'm short is rob a bank. I feel like I put on a balaclava, put on a little disguise, go into my local bank and go, yeah, put the money in the bag, you bloody bitch. And she'd be like, yeah, you right there, little Will? Yeah, I don't want to go to prison. There's no prisons for short people, unless you count the panto. Anyway, I wouldn't last 1 minute in prison. I'd get passed around the showers like a fresh bottle of herbal essence. All right, thank you very much. I've been Will. Cheers.